No. Ooh. Why do I always begin streams like I'm about to announce like the beginning of an Elden Ring-esque game? I always begin by going like, oh. Oh my god, there's Tingle in the background. Oh no, what have I done with this video? You know, the annoying thing is about this intro is while I was getting stuff ready to go, I found where my original Hyrule Jumble background was on my PC, so I could just use that. But it's fine. I made a custom one that has all the 6 games we're playing today. Those being Ocarina of Time Master Quest, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords 30th Anniversary Edition, The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, and finally Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. 3 of those are DS games, one of those is Game Boy Advance, one of those is SNES, and no, 2 of those are Game Boy Advance, 4 Swords is Game Boy Advance, and then Ocarina of Time Master Quest is N64. This is a ROM that was created, basically mirrors the entire game and changes the entire layout of the dungeons. So, it's gonna be difficult. Ocarina of Time is not an easy game, chat. Master Quest, anyway. I won't even say Ocarina of Time's that easy of a game, but yeah, we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be doing Ocarina of Time Master Quest. That's the one I'm scared of the most, I think, out of all of these. Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass, I'll be surprised if we get past the intro. Minish Cap will get past the intro. 4 Swords is basically just small levels. There's a chance we're going to finish 4 Swords today. This was not made with the intent for it to be a long-running playthrough. I mean, maybe at some point I'll, bring it back for a one-off, but this is mainly just us having fun and going through these games in a weird, random order. So, I've got the news. Let's go through that, shall we? The news. There's a fair bit to announce as usual. Of course, the second I decide to go into my news, we get 30 seconds of ads. Very good. Excellent. Brilliant. Oh, that doesn't look great on this screen. Well, the issue is the Hyrule Scramble logo is green. I probably should have thought of that. I could have done like a blue screen instead, maybe. But I probably would have had some other backgrounds. It's fine. It's fine the way it is for now, anyway. So, there's a chance, chat, that I might be doing another Hyrule Scramble stream next week. I have a Monday slot free, and I've got nothing else to do in that Monday slot outside of doing a stream. So, I might do Hyrule Scramble. I could also do Crisis Core. That's also an option. I don't really want to do Crisis Core because the way I set it up, it is far easier to record because I can just stop playing when I finish a mission and do all the side missions after that. So I'll talk about Crisis Core in a sec and how I plan on recording that game. But there's a chance there could be a Hyrule Scramble next week on Monday. Stay tuned for that. I also am very happy with this logo, having all the 5 links and Tingle on it. Who, unfortunately, the only link you can properly look at are the Spirit Tracks and the 4 Swords one. Did you know, chat, that the 4 Swords sprite is exactly the same as the Minish Cap sprite? Because I didn't before getting into this. Something I do want to announce, because I don't stream on Monday, is my New Year's stream. My end of year stream. I did one of these last year, which was a lot of fun. I enjoyed just sitting down and talking about what I played this year. I'm going to be doing the same thing this Friday coming up next week. I'm going to be doing 3 things. Discussions about what I played this year. We're going to intercut that with some guess the game. Basically, there's a bunch of days I missed this year and I want to get through them. So the plan is we're going to go through all of those and get those done as well. What will be coming in 2025 as well is something that is worth noting. So I'm going to be going through all the planned recordings I plan on doing in 2025. Fingers crossed. With hindsight, there's a chance I might not do everything on that list, but we'll see. So yeah, that's my next year sorted. And then of course, Persona 5 Royal Rose commencing 4 PM, 3rd of January. That's going to be fun, chat. There's basically not going to be a week break, depending on what if I stream next week. I got a better free time, so I can get to that. But yeah, Persona 5 Royal, we've only got the end of year stream before that begins. So this month has flown past. It's annoying, honestly. It's annoying how fast this month has gone by. Because that means I'm going to be getting back into the busy period of my work again. But yeah, I'm almost on my Christmas holiday. I've got 2 more days of doing a bit of light work, and then I'm done. Karma system. I want to talk about this, chat, because I'm very happy with how this experiment ended. The karma system is something I implemented during Voyage Without a Deal, as, you know, something to kind of add a bit of spice to the otherwise pretty chill lore episodes and lore, like, vehicles. And I ended up bringing it across to the main stuff, and I can't say it hasn't worked out quite well. I think a lot of people have enjoyed the fact that this playthrough has have had to do a lot of Vials of Chaos Blood. I've done a full playthrough of Daymare. I'm now doing Hyrule Scramble today. It's a fun way of like putting incentives on the stream without actually having to like, you know, force people to actually really participate. It adds a level of, you know, personal independence to this, but also you guys can add more to it if you want to and add to the spice. I think that's a good way of handling it. Moving on, chat. Soul Harvest. Alone in the Dark 2008 was a truly magical experience. I haven't laughed this hard during a Soul Harvest, I think ever. Usually the Soul Harvest have me tear my own eyes out, or being really bored. But with Alone in the Dark 2008, I was not bored, and I was so invested in its stupidity, in its badness, because it was a style of bad that I absolutely love. It was crazy, corny, wacky, buggy. It had everything you would want in a bad game. I've never heard of this game before, really. The only thing I heard about was from, like, Maelstrom playing it, going to be playing it soon. It is a truly magical experience. And I want to play more, so that's gone back on my wheel. Crisis Core, chat. I finally begun. A small beginning of game review so far. I like Zack. I don't like Genesis. I don't like Angeal. I don't like any other character that isn't Zack. This is what I expected playing this game, to be fair, because these characters are written to be like more important than they've been presented so far. This is like Nomura writing in general. Like, he writes these characters who eventually will have good backstories, but he front loads them before you even get to that stuff. So there's no build up to it. You just gotta deal with their smarmy charm and annoying dialogue until we reach the point where they are actually given an interesting backstory. And in this case, Genesis just quotes, like, play dialogue. And it's not good, chat. It's not good. Saying that, gameplay's fine. I don't think the gameplay's anything to write home about. I think it's fun, it works. I like the slot machine mechanic and how it adds a level of RNG and randomness to the overall flow of the game. That's cool. It makes it unique, and it makes the gameplay feel refreshing because they're constantly getting new buffs and it changes your strategy. That's not a bad system. We'll see how it goes. I'm already on chapter 3, and there's only 10 chapters in the game. So basically, the way I'm recording this is I'm doing a mission-based structure, where I'm doing the main missions on recording, and all of the bonus missions that get revealed after every single main mission, I do on my own. Because there's a lot of optional stuff in this game, chat. Like, about the same length of the game in terms of stuff to do. So I'm going to be holding off on that during the main playthrough just because it's not that interesting. So I'm going to be spending that time just leveling up, like preparing myself for the main missions. I think that's a good way of going about it. I apologize if you didn't want to see me interact with NPC 67, who has like great dialogue concerning, I don't know, the workout routine of Song. I finished Dandadan. I finished that last night. I watched the last 4 episodes. It's really good, chat. I will say the cliffhanger felt a bit abrupt. It felt like it ended halfway through an arc, rather than ending like with like a. It felt like all the arcs were resolved for that season. But that's because I found out that season 2 is coming out next year, so it's more like a season break, mid-season break, I think. This is a great show. Great animation. Crazy. It's probably the most crazy anime I've ever seen. And that's not a bad thing. It does it in a way where it still has a good tone. I don't know how the show can balance that. But I love the characters. Great female protagonist in Momo. Like, probably one of the best female protagonists I've seen in an anime. She's great. And I also found out that Okuron was voiced by the same person who does Tanjiro in Demon Slayer. That's a nice connection between one of my other favorite anime. So yeah, gold star, thumbs up, I like it. The End Times, chat. I saw this today on Blue Sky, and I wanted to bring together a bunch of stuff I've seen alongside this. What is happening right now in the world is what we call the Judgment Day is approaching. Because this is not good. This is not good. Mariah Carey should not be in Fortnite. Skibbity Toilet should not be mainstream, and I don't even want to read this because what the fuck? Yeah, we live in a time, chat. We live in a time. I don't even want to speak more about this, but basically the reason why I bring it up is, like, this is one of the last things I have to think about this year. Like, thinking about, oh, how good is 2026, 2025 going to be? What are we going to get up to in that wonderful year? I'm glad we're ending with this, because, I don't know, maybe January 1st we're going to get something as crazy as this, but just to let you guys know that a Skibbity Toilet movie is being made by Michael Bay. So yeah, it's good. Currently playing Indiana Jones: The Great Circle, now be finished soon. Path of Exile, I'm almost done with the main story, and then I can put that game more on the back burner while I do the end game. So that's good. And then Crisis Core Chapter 3, as I mentioned earlier. Right. Guess the game. We don't have a lot of time actually before beginning. Super Paper Mario music. Same composers as Fire Emblem, by the way. As I found out, this is made by the Fire Emblem people. I don't even know what this is, which is probably the point. Is it Lego Island? Oh! Oh! What the fuck? Dude, what are you talking about, though? What do you mean I knew it was Lego Island straight away? How? I have played this game. This is like a game I grew up with. But I would not have gotten it from that. I'm sorry. I think I need to resign from just streaming. I need to become like video game god, apparently. Because I got Lego Island from this. How is that possible? I'm just that good. I'm just that good. Oh. Chat. Let's get into Hyrule Scramble, shall we?